should Lions fans be a little bit more leery about overlooking the Green Bay Packers?
I mean, no. I was going to say yeah, but no. Fuck that. Fuck the Packers. We're a better team than the Packers.
That's true.
The Lions should go out there and stomp the Packers. Even with Aaron Rodgers, they were a better team than the Packers. And you're not going to tell me that Jordan Love's an upgrade over Aaron Rodgers, no matter how poorly he played last year. So I'm not scared of Jordan Love. I'm not scared of this new-look Packers team. If I'm scared of anybody on the Packers, it's going to be Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, not Jordan Love.
No Christian Watson in there? I don't know, man. Lions got dog-ass secondary now. Maybe I'm not that scared of Christian Watson as I once was.
And they picked off Aaron Rodgers a couple times when he had Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs. So why would I be scared of Jordan Love?
J.B. Smooth.
Why would we be scared of Jordan Love? We don't even know what he can do.
Not scared, but should we just chill out and overlooking them a little bit? I feel like we're dismissing the Packers alongside the Bears, and the Bears are a complete fucking dumpster fire. It's just like they had literally the number 1 overall pick in the draft. I can't put them down there yet.
I think the Bears are on a better trajectory than the Packers.
I gotta agree with that. Yeah.
Really? I don't.
You just hate the Bears.
I don't
You can't say anything good
What
about
have they done? I mean, what have they done?
They make good signs to improve their defense.
No.
I like Justin Fields. I think he's a good player. I think he's going to be a good quarterback. They have a good wide receiver room now. All they really need to be actual threat is improvements on the offensive and defensive line.
Again, I reiterate this one more time. Think of all the dog quarterbacks they've been put on good quarterbacks. I'll just go as easy as good quarterbacks. They're in bad situations, bad teams. Mm-hmm. None of them still ended up with the number 1 overall pick. Justin Fields is Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
But there's a shit show with Urban. Yeah, there's a whole other debacle going on there too. Lots of shit going on there.
And the Bengals. Well, they weren't the number 1 overall pick, but
and they even lost Joe Burrow that year too, though. You know, Justin Fields is kind of the only one. I guess I'll let Trevor Lawrence slide in there too. But again, different scenarios. I don't know if Justin Fields is going to be that good. I don't really think. Again, the linebacker position, we felt weird about the Jack Campbell pick because we just don't know how much a linebacker is valued in today's NFL. I felt comfortable with the Jack Campbell pick after realizing, okay, well, Alex Anzalone is not considered the best. Never was considered even a starter up until having to start here in Detroit because the roster was just so weak. And he had a pretty damn good year within his defense and defensive system. Jack Campbell's definitely an upgrade over him, and his Lions team wants to compete right now. That made sense for us. And by the way, we got him on a rookie deal. They just went and fucking signed. I know you like him.
Yeah.
But they signed a linebacker to an $80 million deal, which is only per year $2 million off of having the best linebacker in Roquan Smith. Yeah, whatever, debatable. I go with you. Second best linebacker in the fucking league.
Yeah.
For just 2 more. That such a bonehead decision. They make the trade for, like you said, Mapletron.
Chase Claypool.
Yeah, Chase Claypool. That didn't work out. You give up a second-round pick for it. That second-round pick ended up being the first second-round pick in a draft class where that's technically pick 32 in the first round because of Dolphins had to forfeit what they had going on. They have done nothing for me to for sure say they're on any type of trajectory other than where they've been.
Yeah.
Which is complete ass.
Who would you rather have starting tomorrow? You need to play a football game. You need a starting quarterback, Justin Fields or Jordan Love.
You want a fucking hot take? I'll give it to you. Andre Iguodala.
Give me Iguodala.
That's a
shouldn't be that hard of a question.
I really don't think Fields could throw it like that. I know he did in college, but it's college. At the NFL level, we haven't seen it yet.
What have you seen out of Jordan Love?
I seen a little bit last year, but a smaller sample size, a fucking half a game, not even.
Yeah, well,
but
Justin Fields
fucking good,
rushed for 1,200 yards.
But it's not winning your games. Jordan Love played in the game they won, and he was balling out. 2 touchdowns in limited action. You want a hot take? I'm saying Jordan Love. Fuck Justin Fields. Shuck the Chicago Bears is a record label winner motherfucking crew. And you want to be down with the Chicago Bears, then fuck you too.
I can't say that. I've seen Justin Fields, and he's a dynamic player out there. You put him on a good team with a good team around him, and he'll ball. It's you're saying that Justin Fields wouldn't be able to do what Jalen Hurts did on Philadelphia? If you take out Jalen Hurts and put in Justin Fields, he wouldn't be able to do what he did?
That's fair.
Because they're pretty similar skill set.
Yeah.
And Justin Fields is more dynamic of a runner than Jalen Hurts.
I mean, the Eagles team is fucking stacked.
Loaded.
You almost like throw anybody in
Loaded,
there.
yeah.
Kind of like what the Lions are building here on their
Kinda.
offensive side of the ball. I'm just
Kinda.
saying, all you golfers going to get, you might be surprised when Hendon Hooker might get a chance.
I just haven't seen anything out of Jordan Love. Like you said, we've seen half a game.
But at the same time, like, what have we seen out of Fields?
I've seen Justin Fields as a dynamic player when he's on the field, when he has the ball in his hands. Yeah. And like you said, he's more of a dynamic runner than Jalen Hurts. So if you would put him in a situation similar to Jalen Hurts, he would get the job done. I have confidence in that.
Yeah. I'm being maybe a little hard on Leave the Beaver. But fuck the Bears.
You do. You.
Hey, I might be right in time. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna sit with that one. I'm gonna leave it. Sure. I'll say this. Maybe I'll be wrong, but for now, give me Jordan Love. All right. Fuck the Chicago Bears. Are you more scared of the Bears than the Packers?
In the future, yeah.
This 2023.
No, I'm not scared of either of them in 2023.
Well, I know, but who would you like? Who do you think's gonna finish out better in the division this year? The Bears or the Packers?
Man, that's a coin flip, honestly.
Yeah.
I think the Bears could easily win 7 games.
So you're saying the Packers can't?
I think the Packers, yeah, I don't think the Packers will be good.
Let me say that they can't easily win 7 games.
No, they could. I feel like they'll be very similar right there, fighting for third in the division.
I'm going with the Packers all day on this one. Like I'll give you the argument on Jordan Love versus Justin Fields because you're right. Justin Fields does have a more dynamic ability to his game.
I would say the Bears have better receivers.
With DJ Moore, yeah. I'm telling you, Christian Watson.
Christian Watson's good.
I like Christian Watson.
I like Christian Watson too. But like,
anybody
you
listening?
take 1 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Moore versus Christian Watson. I'm taking DJ Moore.
Okay.
Chase Claypool versus Romeo Doubs. I'm taking Chase Claypool. Darnell Mooney versus
whoever the fuck else.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They don't even have him anymore.
Yeah.
They don't have Allen Lazard anymore. Who's their third receiver?
Who's their running back?
Who? The Bears?
Yeah.
Khalil Herbert. I like Khalil Herbert a lot.
Over Aaron Jones?
No.
And then behind Aaron Jones, you got
A.J. Dillon.
Yeah. I think the Packers. I've already said this too many times in the show. Don't be surprised. This is not just like a regime or a coaching staff that's won games. It's like the Packers have historically just been kind of like good, you know. Mm-hmm. And they literally went from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers, which, by the way.
They got Donta Foreman too.
What?
Donta Foreman, Khalil Herbert.
Donta Foreman actually could be.
That's not It's not as good as Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, but it's like I really like Khalil Herbert.
Here's the other part too. Darnell Wright, my NFL draft twin, good, very very good blocker, and as a run blocker, not the same projections there.
Yeah.
And you look at that Chicago Bears team, obviously led the league in rushing, partly obviously because their quarterback can't really throw the football. But I feel like you'd want to grab like a steamroller at the tackle position more than like a pass blocker.
Yeah.
But who knows? Obviously, maybe they're going to do that a little bit.
No, they needed pass blockers. That's why Justin Fields was so bad throwing the balls because he had no time at all. But the thing with the Bears is, like, I like the Darnell Wright pick. I think they need another offensive lineman, and then their offensive line would be looking pretty good. But their defensive line and secondary is booty. Booty.
Chris Evans in Woodward Sports Chat says, I don't get the love of Fields either. People are way too in love with running quarterbacks. Fields' actually quarterback stats were garbage without his running statistics. And weirdly enough, they lost with all those running statistics. Which is true.
And they had no offensive line. Their defense was trash.
I can see the Bears being equally...
And they didn't have any receivers until they traded for Chase Claypool because Darnell Mooney was hurt the whole year.
Yeah, I won't say like... obviously, like, they had the number 1 overall pick, so like they were like quite literally the worst team in the NFL this year.
For sure.
But I could see the Bears like being stuck at like 5 to 6 wins.
Yeah, I mean, I could see them anywhere from 5 to
side.
7. It's not like I'm saying the Bears are going to be a contender or anything next year, but I think they're trending up while the Packers are trending down.
And then you look at the defensive side of the ball too. Okay, they got the 2 linebackers that I think we've all kind of agreed that like not affecting the game is the same as they used to.
I like they have a good safety tandem.
Bears.
Eddie Jackson's really good. Jaquan Brisker looked pretty good. Their cornerbacks are meh at best. Their defensive line is pretty bad.
Yeah. And then guess what the Packers have?
But I like Javon Dexter. Packers have a great offensive line.
Great defense, too.
Yeah.
And the defensive pieces, Yair Alexander, Rashawn Gary, Devontae Wyatt. There's another edge rusher they have, too, that's a fucking dog. And, like, the Packers, I don't know.
I think they peaked. The Packers peaked, and they're trending down, while the Bears are trending up. That's what it is for me. I don't think either of them will be contenders, but...
What do you make of this, young Chris? before we go to break?
I'm more scared of the Bears just because I trust Justin Fields and the quarterback. I feel like he's the one that can do more damage on any given Sunday, but neither one of them to me is more than 7 or 8 wins. Like, I think that would 8 wins for either of these teams this season would be kind of like how Lions fans felt last season was for them. It'd be a huge home run, I think, if either of these teams got 8 wins. So if I have to pick between the two, I mean, obviously Minnesota's probably the second best team in the division, but if I had to pick between those two, I'm leaning with Justin Fields just because I know he has now an elite receiver. He is a quarterback that's more proven than Jordan Love, so I'm going with him even though his team isn't complete.
Devondre Campbell, Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, fucking Yair Alexander. I don't know, man. I think we're sleeping a little bit. Just a little bit.
You scared? How many games do you think the Packers will win?
8.
8?
Yeah.
And you said the Bears will be at 5 or 6?
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty close.